Hey, what's good, everybody? It's me, your hero, Benjamin Banks, and you're watching Leveling Up with Benjamin Banks. And joining me from the Leveling Up with Benjamin Banks podcast is my co-host, Trav, the Trash Man Martin. How you doing today, bro?
Back, baby.
It's good to see you back. You were on vacation. And hey, you got to wrap up that summer vacation before we get into the fall. So it's good to see your face again.
That's right.
And today we are doing a review for episode 3 of American Horror Story Double Feature, Part 2, Death Valley. So before we get into today's review, make sure that you like this video, you subscribe to the channel, and you hit that bell button so that way you're always notified when we have new content here on Leveling Up with Benjamin Banks.
Bro, we doing Red Tide, bro. We ain't got the Death Valley yet.
No, it's Death Valley.
Nah, this is Red Tide.
I thought episode 3 was called I'm looking at it right now. Oh no, you know what?
Yeah, nah, you ain't looking at it.
Death Valley is when it's coming next.
It's the alien one that's
alien
supposed to be
one.
coming.
Oh, okay, so this is you're right.
Today's episode this episode is called Thirst.
Yes. Oh, that's weird. Okay, yeah, my bad. I thought we were in Death Valley. So as
roll
Trav
your roll,
said,
Playboy. Not yet.
As Trav said, Red Tide, and but Trav, you can go ahead and say what D always says.
Oh, and of course, man, man, I've been gone so long, I forgot what D says, bro. Like and subscribe. Podcast is in the description.
Like, follow, subscribe. So let's go ahead and get into this, man. Bro, this is episode 3, and I am so hooked, man. It has been so good so far, man. I know we just had American Horror Stories a few weeks ago, and like that was fine for what it was, but it's good to have like the big bad wolf back, the monster, and it's like this episode, it was just as good as episode 1 and 2, and I like how much darker this one is. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like we see Alma. Yeah, I said it right the first time. It's just like, bro, like she does not care about her mom anymore. It's like since she took that pill, it's just like, why are we still with her? She's the weak link. Like we need to, cut her loose, throw her to the curb. I'm just like, damn, girl, like this is your mom. Like you came out of this woman, and it's just it's crazy how she looks at her now. And Harry, he kind of looked at her like that as well, but it was because he was writing that play. You know what I'm saying? He was trying to write the episode, but it's just like he kind of dialed it back a little bit. But Alma, she's just like, nah, like we don't need
a kid too.
Yeah, she's a kid. We don't need her. And kids they're honest, and not just honest, but they're brutally honest. So
and they're more susceptible to like any sort of pressures, or they can be convinced to do things. So whatever, if he's hearing stuff in his head and feelings, he can battle it way more than she can. You know what I mean? She just caving into the pill completely.
Yeah. But I mean, we see at the start of this episode because Doris, she's trying to clean Alma up because she has the blood on her and whatnot. The cops come rolling through. Chief Burleson, she's just like, hey, we got some questions because we had a report that your daughter, she was covered in blood. There's a dead animal that looks just like the people and stuff like that. And Doris, she ended up falling down the stairs because she had a contraction. Now,
right.
Trav, I don't know about you, but when I saw this, I thought that she was just faking it. So
me too, bro.
so
like the grandma that be fainting.
Yeah, but no, but it was legit. Like she was legit having a contraction from all the stress that she's under, because I mean her husband's coming at her one way, her daughter's coming at her one way, and like she does feel like that she is the dead weight of the both of them, because it's like she's pregnant right now, and both of them, they're trying to focus on accomplishing their goals that they have set for them right now. And what she won an Instagram contest, and that's even something Alma said. She was just like, I mean, like, what is that? Instagram contest. But bro, what's crazy too, and I want to touch on this. Think about how some comedians or or actors that have been doing this stuff for a while, and then somebody just wins like an Instagram contest or a Twitter contest, and it's just like, yo, I've been doing this for years. I've been scratching and crawling to get to the top, and like this person, they just won an Instagram contest.
I mean, that's what happened with Tough Enough and the Diva Search,
That's true.
But at the end of the day, those people still got to go through the trials and tribulations of the Miz earned his spot, bro.
Oh,
it don't
for
matter
sure.
if he was on Tough
For
Enough.
sure.
He had to deal with some stuff, you know what I mean? So I think it don't matter how you got to the dance. It's about how you dancing. It don't matter what you arrived in.
Like I said, man, we all are heading on the same path. We're just taking different directions. You know what I'm saying? So Trav, so what did you think about what's her name, Ursula, coming to town and surprising Harry, and finding out about the pill, and just she didn't crack a sweat. Like, she found out about all this stuff, and she's just like, I'm trying to make some money. So how did you feel about all of that?
Well, man, I'm glad that they brought her into town, because I love Leslie Grossman. So
same.
I'm glad that she's getting a bigger role than just some phone calls or whatever. But before I really dive into that, I do want to touch on two things before that, because I wasn't here for the first video / first two episodes. So, dude, it's crazy how much better one of these series are when Evan Peters is involved. Evan Peters is phenomenal, and he elevates the show, bro.
Hey, whenever he about to do something, he snaps them fingers.
He snapped them fingers, baby.
Bro, what's crazy is, like, whenever I'm working out at the gym, like, before I do something, I always snap my fingers, man, because it's like, especially, it just depends on, like, if I really need to motivate myself and get that before I lift something. But go ahead and say what you were gonna say.
But let me ask you: you snap the fingers, but do you also do the step, and do you do it by yourself?
No, I don't, because usually I'm sitting down, so I can't.
Lil Jon would be disappointed in you.
I can't. I mean, how am I going to do the step and all of that stuff if
you can do it all by yourself? He just told you.
Nah, I can't, man. I'm just sitting there listening to anime music.
Bro, that's all it takes, baby. That's all you gotta do.
But no, I agree with you. It's good seeing Evan Peters back. It's good seeing Sarah Paulson back.
Bro, the makeup on Sarah Paulson, phenomenal. Jeez, man, she looks bad.
Tuberculosis Karen.
Tuberculosis Kate.
Tuberculosis Karen. But
Karen. There you go.
Yeah, but like I was saying, man, with Ursula coming to town, because she's just like, she knows something is going on. There's no way that Harry was able to write 4 episodes like that. There's no way that all of these people are in this town and they're just achieving stuff, and like, they're getting it magically done. And when she comes up to Mikey and it's just like, I want to know what's going on, and then Mikey, he just starts blabbing away after he gives her his script that he wrote for Speed Racer. I was like, Speed Racer, man. I love Speed Racer growing up. What about you, Trav?
No, not really. And the movie really sucked.
I never seen the movie.
The live action?
Yeah, is it worth it?
No, it's garbage.
Dang.
But I do hear the show is really good amongst, like, cartoon and anime fanatics. Like, Speed Racer's up there for our age.
Yeah, I mean, because, like, bro, like, when we were coming up, it was one of the first anime that we saw, but we didn't know it was anime. We just thought it was a cartoon. You know what I'm saying? So I thought it was cool that they had that Speed Racer reference in the episode. If you've never watched Speed Racer, I recommend checking out some of the earlier stuff. I mean, because there's been different versions of Speed Racer that has come out over the years.
You talking about the OG?
The OG Speed Racer with Racer X. Like, I checked that stuff out, man. Like, right in the intro of Speed Racer, like, it shows him driving and you just see a car jumping off a cliff and the car explodes. And that's something that always pissed me off, because I'm just like, man, that guy could have been racing because he's trying to win this money to support his family, and now he dead. You know what I'm saying? And Speed Racer killed him.
That's what happens with Speed Racer.
But
he's a savage.
I wanted to touch on how Harry had also told Amma that he doesn't want her killing. He wants her to, just still be a little girl, and then he's gonna hunt for her and whatnot. And we see he tries to do his own thing. He almost gets killed by these people that gave me flashbacks of Pulp Fiction, where they had Marcellus Wallace and Bruce Willis down in the basement. It gave me those vibes, and he ended up getting the blood for her. But then we find out that, when him Belle and Austin go to a house that has 3 people in it, you know, he's getting some blood and they're just like, hold on, like what's going on here? I would be suspicious too. I'm just like, what are you doing? And then he lets them know that my daughter, she took the pill. And it's just like, now they're just like, okay, it's like, you need to stop letting her take this pill or we're cutting you off. You know, it's just it's an interesting take, Trav, because it's like, imagine you're doing something for several years, you know what I'm saying, never being caught, like there's no strings attached or anything, and then now you bring somebody new in and then he messes up, and that's pretty much what happened. But I really feel like that Alma is gonna be, she's gonna be more dangerous than all of them because she is a kid, and like all of them, they're a lot older, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she ain't playing, bro. She gonna do whatever it takes to achieve violent greatness.
You see what she did to the chief,
bro. So that was the other thing I was gonna bring up. Adina Porter. It's so funny that she's the chief in this because she's also the sheriff in Outer Banks.
Nice.
So
nice,
it's like these are her 2 newest shows, and she's the, you know, police chief / sheriff, and both of them.
Now let me ask you something, because we did interview Shell Ramos, and she's on the Outer Banks. Is she in season 2 of Outer Banks?
She is. She's part of the sheriff's department.
Okay, nice. It's cool. That
shout
episode,
out to Shell.
Yeah, shout out to Shell. She's a very awesome person, and she is called Shell Sassy Pants. That's the name that we found out when we interviewed
new face
her.
of T-Mobile.
And she is her episode is on YouTube, so make sure you check that out. I'll put it at the end of the video so that way that you can check it out. But yeah, Alma, she killed the chief, and they just left the body right there. And Ursula was just like, "Hey, we need to talk." Oh, but also too, we get to see the chemist, like the person that's creating this. Like, what were your thoughts on that,
dude? I know they've been showing Angelica Ross's name at the beginning of the credits,
but you didn't know what she was doing.
Exactly. Now she's the chemist, and bro, again, she always elevates the season, bro.
Yeah, it's just like she said, I've been living in this house. You know, nobody's ever come here, and then now this lady shows up. She demanding stuff. She trying to make money.
I got a hot take.
All right, what's up?
I think, you know how she goes back to Austin and what's the old lady's name?
Belle. Yeah.
You know how, you know, it's kind of like take care of them.
Yeah.
I got a feeling that's all a plan with her and Ursula, and they just haven't showed us that part of the conversation yet. Because you know how they were going back and forth with her conversation and then her conversation with them.
Ursula. Yeah.
I got a feeling this is all part of the plan, bro. To
Ursula's
get rid
plan?
of them. You are Ursula and now the chemist. I don't remember what.
You think the chemist wants to get rid of all of them?
Because Ursula's coming in like, bro, you about to be a multi-millionaire, and we can do this plan and we can trick them and get rid of them. Now nobody knows about this pill situation except for this inner circle, and then they can go and make all this money.
Yeah,
that's my hot take.
We'll see. And if it happens, you said it first.
As I said it first, right here on Leveling Up with Benjamin Banks.
But yeah, again, bro, really good episode. What are your final thoughts and your rating for this episode?
Bro, this episode probably is 8 out of 10 for me. I really don't have a whole lot of complaints about it. I love the gore. I love the killing. I love the acting. This season's been so good so far. Only got 2 more episodes, bro, to wrap this thing up. You know what I mean?
Moving on to,
and then we're moving on to what you want to move on to, apparently. Death Valley.
Yeah, hey, bro, I'm ready for it, man. For me, I'll give it a 8 out of 10 as well. It was a really good episode. Like you said, you know, I agree with everything that you said about the acting and all that stuff. There's really nothing to nitpick. One thing that we didn't mention was because Mikey, he took the pill as well, right. And you know, he tried to kill the guy on the beach, and the guy was just like, "What are you doing, man?" You know what I'm saying? It's like he was messing Mikey up.
The only reason why he was able to kill the other dude is because the other dude was gonna let him live. He didn't drown him. That's it.
Exactly. Yeah, but Mikey ended up killing him and taking his blood. But that just goes to show you too how ruthless like everybody else is when it comes to killing somebody and getting the job done. It's just like, for one, it's just like everybody else, it's like like they were using Craigslist and stuff like that. So it's like nobody knows who they are. Whereas with Mikey, like this dude, he knew who Mikey was.
Yeah.
And there was somebody on the beach, and that just shows you like how clumsy Mikey is.
Right, yeah, he's an idiot.
Now, also something else too, I wanted to touch on before we wrap this thing up is like, where is Karen at? Do you think Mikey killed her? Because you know what I'm saying? I mean, we haven't seen her.
Yeah, we haven't seen her. No, I don't think that he killed her. I think she's gonna pop up again. But the other thing too is that the other people don't kill average. They're really just killing meth heads. Kind of like scummish kind of people.
Yeah.
So it's really like, are they really killing people that? All killing's wrong, right? But I mean, they're not just going out and killing good people. I guess they're just killing drug addicts and stuff that.
It's like Kira.
Right, yeah. And the other thing too is that this dude Mikey rolled up in Ursula's hotel room. She ain't give no shit.
Yeah, she was just like, she said,
was
I know
like,
you're
put
not here
that
to kill
down,
me, right?
bro. You ain't about to do nothing.
Because she was just like, if you kill me, then how's your stuff gonna get put out there and whatnot? And he was like,
bro, she's a savage,
right.
Bro. She has no fear. She taking that Titans toxin right there. No fear.
Hey, take it easy. But yeah, man. But let us know in the comments what you thought about this week's episode. Did you like it? Did you hate it? What's your rating for it? And Trav, let them know where they can find you at in social media land.
Hey, in case you forgot, because I've been gone, you can find me on the Instagram at ZK Audio. You can find me on the Twitter at TravioSZK. And where they go and find podcast #1 hero at.
You can find me, your hero, Benjamin Banks, at KingBenji_Banks on Twitter and Instagram. And you can find me on Facebook at Benjamin Banks. I should be the first person to pop up. If not, then I need to contact Mr. Zuckerberg. Make sure you check out some more of our reviews, interviews, and reaction videos that we do have here on the channel. Thank you again for watching this review. Make sure you check out our podcast where we drop new episodes every Tuesday, with that episode being up here on YouTube and video that Friday. Like I always say, keep that pinky up, stay positive. We'll see you next time on Leveling Up with Benjamin Banks. Peace.
Thanks again, everybody, for watching another episode of Leveling Up with Benjamin Banks. Make sure you like, follow, subscribe to the channel. Podcast, we got that too. Make sure you give us a thumbs up and hit that bell for further episodes and notifications. Thanks a lot to our patrons. And if you don't mind, join the Patreon. We'll be having new specials coming up soon.